originally I was actually a member guest tournament, and you had a booth out there, and I've been struggling with some issues with the back shoulder from golf. So during the treatment prior to the round, I was told about a full body assessment, and I thought, being adopted, I don't know a full medical background, and I knew that I wasn't as healthy as I could and should be. So I signed up, and that's what brought me in. First visit, it was interesting because, well, for one, you walk into the front door and the staff are just so welcoming. So walked in and I'm like, okay, I have no idea what to expect, but going in and just getting an overview of what the 8-week to wellness was all about, I was pleasantly surprised that this was different than something I've ever gone through. I've been involved in chiropractic for 40 plus years. However, this program is something entirely different than anything I've ever experienced before. It was going in and having just the full aspect of body wholeness and wellness, not just one aspect of chiropractic care. In-body opportunity, the scan of the spine, the before pictures, didn't want those. When I heard those numbers, I honestly didn't know if that was even accurate. I didn't believe I had that much fat to lose. And when I saw that visceral fat, and you explained to me the significance of visceral fat, no one had ever explained that to me before. And when 10's bad and I'm at an 11, well then that's a huge wake-up call for me. Also, my cholesterol numbers were high, my insulin numbers were high, and it was an eye-opener. It kind of freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna have a healthy life without taking medications. I took the statin for maybe a month, and man, I could hardly move my hands, my knees, all my joints hurt so bad. So I called my general practitioner and said, hey, I'm done, I'm not taking it. So I quit cold turkey, probably should have weaned myself off, but I quit taking them, and then I could start feeling where my joints were working again, and I didn't have the pain associated with it. And my whys were, for one, I average 130 rounds of golf a year. I'm gonna be 62. I want to be golfing into my 70s, my 80s. I have twin daughters that may or may not decide to have children. I want to be around for my grandkids. I want to live a healthy life. I don't want to get winded when I'm walking down a fairway. I want to be able to have a good, healthy lifestyle going into my later years in life. Feel like I'm 18 years old right now. Well, feeling that way is all due to this, 8WW, but I need to maintain that. I have too many friends that in the last year have had serious health conditions. 2 have had strokes. 1 had a heart attack. They're younger than me, and that freaked me out. I don't want to be a statistic. At 61 years of age, I didn't really know what to expect. Going in there and doing the squats, the push-ups, the reverse rows, and then getting on the rowing machine. When I finished that, and I thought I was going to pass out. I was so nauseous the rest of the day, I couldn't hardly stand it. But that told me there again that, hey, it is time to make a lifestyle change, period. So I was doing a lot of food at the club just because it was easy. And so when we switched the diet and I was doing my food prep, I go out on, the first of the week and get everything all kind of prepared and chopped up and whatever. And it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. And I kept telling myself, this is a new way of life. This is a new lifestyle, because if I'm gonna put the time into working out, I need to have the diet that goes along with that, because it is a full body transformation. Along with that, just the mental clarity and everything else that goes along with lifting and eating right and all that, felt like an entirely different person. I was really dedicated to my diet, no alcohol, working out every day, getting more cardio along with the strength training. And one thing is how other people have seen me now, where they're like, wow, you were always so cut, you were ripped, and why in the world are you doing that? And I said, well, here is what has transpired over 8 weeks. And they can't believe it. They're like, holy smokes. And now I'm kind of that advertisement, I guess, of, hey, if you take care of your body, how much better you can look and feel. And my performance on the golf course, going through the workouts with Caleb and the diet and just flexibility, everything that has come together, I'm hitting it further. My handicap has actually gone down by 2 points. My friends on the course were like, what in the world are you doing? We've never seen you hit it so far. Your game is so much better. I go, flexibility, clarity in the brain. And now they're looking at me like, hey, I need to get a hold of this voodoo doctor and understand more of what you are doing. Yeah. So it's kind of cool that people are recognizing or seeing that, hey, you can put your mind to something and do it. The best part about this whole program is all the resources within this building. So the whole staff that brings their specialty into the equation, it's been awesome. I've learned so much about how this offsets this and whatever, but you as a team here have been phenomenal, explaining, hey, here's why we're doing it, here's what we will achieve by doing it. And so again, it's a full transformation of your whole body, your mind, your everything. And that's what's really cool. I mean, this is second to none. I've never seen a program or heard of a program like this prior, because it is a full team focusing on, hey, what can we do to get Dave to where he wants to be? Going from 198 pounds down to 187 in 8 weeks. That in-body was more accurate, because then I knew, okay, I lost some through the midsection, legs, whatever, redistributed what I had. Yeah. But that in-body and the blood work were so much more impactful to me. Yep. Once you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want to do. You may not get the results as fast or whatever, but you still take that initial step to get the program or whatever you're trying to do going. And then after that, it's baby steps. And all of a sudden you're starting to take bigger strides, and all of a sudden you're running. So I've told them all, I said, guys, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'll tell you what, I will stand by you every step of the way. So I look at it as an opportunity now for me that has walked through and been through the trenches to help other people do the same thing. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm enjoying this different Dave.
Yeah, new and improved.
Yeah.